Welcome to Coach Dave's Turn Academy, January 6, 2019. Happy New Year. Hope to see you all this coming season. I would like to see DB try to get her back on the 43-degree line that's going up from her backside. So the back of her head is on that rather than her ear. That would have her tilted forward a little bit more. The arms then could hang down a little freer and she'd be in a better position. Plus, I think she would rotate better rather than lifting. She's been working really hard to not sway back and forth, but she still hasn't cured the lifting. Let's go ahead and watch this in slow motion. Now, all of a sudden there you see her lifting toward the just about straight up and down at this point right here. And that makes the swing way too flat. And then she dives back down at the ball. And it's really tough for her to find the bottom of the swing when she does that. So we're going to work really hard on getting her to work on her posture and maintaining her posture through the end of the swing. You can see with the yellow line drawn towards where he said his target was, that the club face is going to be a little open to that at impact. He's trying to hit it out to the left. There's a little target out there. Let's just advance this swing in slow motion. Swing's pretty good. Lower body staying pretty stable, not bad. It's coming in, and he comes in impact, come a little over the top. And then you can see that he's sweeping across the ball with the club face wide open. See that? Can you tell how up and notice how under the golf club the trail hand is, or the right hand is. That's why he's pushing the ball off to the right so often. Gets a pretty decent ball flight on it, but it's not where he wanted to go. This golfer's coming back from quite a long layoff after some medical issues. She's very brave to be back at all. She felt really stiff when she first started. And what we're trying to do is get her to rotate her lower body a little bit. And obviously we want her to rotate it in synchronicity, or in the right timing of it all. So in golf we have tempo and timing and rhythm and tempo. So let's take a look and see what goes on here in slow motion. What we're going to notice is a lot of lifting happening. See there, she starts to lift, pulls up and out of the shot, jams herself up right here. Her hands now should be still out in front of her, or about here. So she's pulling the hands too far back. That's what's causing her to lift. The hands move because the body turns. The body turns because the hands move, but they got to move together. We don't want them to move independently of one another until we're through to the release portion of the swing. So she's lifted way up, and then she dives back down, gets back down where she was. Now she's got the club on a pretty good line. Her hands back down on the swing plane, coming through. Good impact position. She's got a little bend in her elbow there, comes through. You can see she catches a little on the toe. That's why it's not going anywhere, and that's probably because of all the movement she's done and the fact that she's not rotating her lower body. Now the question was, can she rotate her lower body? Well, we're going to watch what happens here, and lo and behold, here at the end of the swing, the lower body caught up with the upper body. We need to reverse that. First, the lower body rotates to the target, then the upper body. We got two different swings here, same golfer, two different views, face on and down the line. I'd like to see his hands in a little tighter position to his body. If we look here, his hands should probably be down on this line so that the arms are hanging freely from under his shoulder. He's got his hands lifted a little bit, which is going to put him in an awkward position. So let's get the hands down a little bit. I'd also like to see the triangle created with a little straighter lead arm and a little straighter trail arm, so we have a really good solid triangle there. He's a little pulled apart already, and what that's going to do is it's going to break down even more as he swings. So let's go ahead and swing these together at 8th speed. Watch the takeaway. So he's coming way up and outside the swing. You can see that on the down the line view. Not a bad position there. Okay, at this point right now you can see the elbows have come apart a little bit, not bad. Let's see how he comes down to the V in the front side. He's also lifted. Stop right there. Now you see how far away from him his hands have gotten. and the V is already starting to break down. You can see on the face-on view how the right hand is well underneath the golf club. The left elbow is pointing targetward instead of downward to the ground. He's not going to be able to rotate his left arm at all from the shoulder to get that extra rotation on the club face. Let's slowly advance this now. Through impact, you can see how the right hand is still directly under the club. He's even changed his grip a little bit. Now the left arm is pulling in tight. He's not rotating at all. The elbow's going in behind him, and his hands can't even get away from his body. He's all jammed in there. So what we got to get him to do is allow his posture to remain so he's bent over more. If we back up on the down the line view at his posture angle, we'll put that in yellow. You can see that's his posture there. And then as he comes into impact, he's pulled way up and out of it. He's a couple of inches up, spine's up, head's still down. Then he pulls his hands in. There's no release, there's no extension. His hands should be well out away from his body, at least as far away from his body as they are here. You can see he never gets them there. Pulls right in, never gets any extension on the follow.